Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
What's good, YouTube? Ben here. Welcome to the next video on the channel. In this one, I'm going to give you another Pokemon Go video where I go through part of my shiny collection. Let's get into this. Right, so a few weeks ago, I did a video of my Max IV slash 4-star Pokemon, and I have a lot more shinies than I do those. So this is going to be like multiple videos, so I'm going to go through all of them today. But we'll go through what we can. So I have 96 total shinies. Some of them are duplicates I've kept for one reason or another, like whether or not I'm waiting for lucky trades or other nonsense. But let's go in. First one, Ho-Oh, which I got from raids when it was most recently in. So it would have been, when would it have been? 30th of the 6th, so it was in June. So yeah, somewhat recently I got it in a raid. It's a pretty good 3-star as well, actually, if I remember correctly. Yeah, like pretty solid mid 3-star, can't complain. We have Braviary, which I've got as a 2-star. Of course, caught this as, God, what's its first evolution called? Rufflet, that's it. Caught it as a Rufflet last year. Again, I do keep shinies regardless of their level, because it's like, they're still shinies, and they still fill the decks, especially when you evolve them, so. We have a Togekiss, which is a 0-star. Caught this ages ago. Yeah, 15th of the 4th. It was April last year when I caught this. Got it, I think it was during Togepi Community Day, I'm pretty sure. I think it was Togepi Community Day, or it was like Raid Hour or something. Again, it's a decent Pokemon, but not great, like, I guess, IV-wise. We have Hayden, which is my Galarian Slowking. Caught this during Slowpoke Community Day last year, 18th of the 3rd. I also have a shiny normal Slowbro as well, I believe. There's a story behind this one, though. So this is named after one of my nephews. And, like, we were sat down whilst I caught it. And he was just like, can you name it after me? I'm like, sure, there you go. So we got a Tapu Lele, which I got during a raid this year. It was during March. Literally, I was getting ready for work that morning, and I was just, you know, on the loo, as you do, playing Pokemon Go, and I got invited to a raid. Sure enough, it was a shiny. I'm like, okay. We have my Shiny Shadow Zapdos, which from what I've been told is actually extremely rare, at least from the time I caught it, because at that time, the shiny odds were a bit glitchy on Shadows. So, a Shiny Shadow Zapdos, it's only a 2-star, but I'm still keeping it because Shiny Shadow Zapdos. It's pretty dope, like, I'm not gonna lie. So, still need to catch Galarian Zapdos, but, you know, can't get one to spawn in the wild. Shiny Lucky Rayquaza, so there's a story behind this as well. So, I had a Shiny Raikou, it was like a 0-star, didn't need it. I'm gonna catch another one at some point when they come back to raids anyway, so, it is what it is. But my good friend Marcus, he had 2 shiny Rayquazas, and he wanted my Raikou, so I'm like, we'll do a trade. Why not? We weren't aiming for a lucky trade, by the way. This was just a random lucky trade we got because we're best friends on the game. And sure enough, lucky. So I will take a near 4-star shiny Rayquaza. Why not? Shiny Porygon Z, of course, this was caught during the Porygon Community Day. I caught multiples of these until I got an okay 3-star, so luckily I did. I do love the Porygon line. Porygon 2 is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. I do love me some Porygon 2. Let me know in the comments which is your favorite out of the Porygon line. Mine is definitely Porygon 2. In the main games, Porygon 2 with an EVO light. Yes. We have Goodra, which I got during the, not so Goo, it's a Goomy Community Day. Which, again, it's an okay 2-star. Like, I'm not going to complain about it. Decidueye, which I got during the Rowlet Community Day. A lot of these are done during community days, by the way. Some of them are random shinies, but some of them are done through community days. There we go. Normal Slowking, which I got during... Actually, no, I got this one separately. I got this in December last year. It was just like a random Slowpoke I got, so I'm like, okay, cool. Excadrill. This one I got randomly as well. This wasn't during a community day or anything. This was literally just a random one I got, and then evolved it. My Hisuian Typhlosion, which I got during a raid. Literally the first ever raid I did for one of these, which was January of this year, and I got a shiny first try. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'll take it. I've never had Hisuian shiny before. Shiny Burnett. This one actually I didn't catch. This was traded to me from my girlfriend. Because she doesn't really collect bad shinies. She'll collect shinies, just ones that are either 2s or 3s. This was a 0-star. She traded it to me and it became a 3-star. So we were both happy about that because she got rid of it. Plus I got a decent 3-star shiny, so I'll take it. Caracosta, this was done, I believe, during the event for fossils last year. Because I remember this, I was down the hospital with my mum, and because me, my mum, my older sister, we all play Pokemon GO. My girlfriend plays it with me. So me and my mum were playing Pokemon GO, and we were both catching shinies. My mum got a shiny, I think it was a shiny Laleep, I'd like to say, and I got the Tartuga not long after that. So we were just catching whilst waiting for an appointment. Shiny Mr. Mime, one of my favorite shinies. I love Mr. Mime. A lot of people think he's creepy. I love him. I've got a pop figure collection behind me, and I actually have the Mr. Mime pop figure. Maybe I'll show it off in a video. Like the video if you want to see my Mr. Mime pop, as well as my other Pokemon pops. But cool shiny. I love Mr. Mime. It's a shame it's only a 1-star, but it's still an okay one. Shiny 4-Tress. I got this one recently. No, not this one. Sorry, this is my original 4-Tress. I've got 2. One of them I'm waiting to trade to my girlfriend once we get a lucky trade. But this is my original one. It's only a 0, so it's kind of terrible. Shiny Cofagrigus, again, got it during the Yamask Community Day event, which was Halloween last year. Me and my girlfriend were on a bus because we were traveling from my mum's to her mum's, so we could do trick-or-treating with them as well. And we caught like a bunch of them. This is just one of the ones I evolved because all of mine were terrible. Pretty much all of my girlfriends were good. All of mine were bad. Shiny Poliwrath. This was done during the Poliwag Community Day event. I also have a shiny Politoed somewhere in here. Shiny Lucky Noivern. Again, story behind this with my friend Marcus. Same situation as the Rayquaza. We both had shiny... I remember what the first Evo was called now. Shiny Noibats. There we go. We both had shiny Noibats, and we both had it. We had a guaranteed lucky trade, so we were like, why don't we just trade them? And we both got really good 3-star luckies, so I'm just, cool. Sweet, I'll take it. Shiny Tyrantrum, again, caught during the fossil event last year. Again, it's only a 1-star, so it's not that great, but... Shiny Blissey. So, Blissey's an interesting one. So, I caught this as a Chansey. And then couldn't evolve it for the longest time, because finding chances in the game is pretty rough. I ended up having to, at the time, just using rare candies to evolve the thing, because I couldn't get chances to spawn. So, it's a crap shiny anyway, but it's still a Blissey. Shiny Victory Bell. This one I caught at random. It was just a random shiny Bellsprout that I found whilst I was at work. I was on my break, caught a Bellsprout, and it was shiny. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, I'll take it. Fully evolved it. It's only a 1-star, so it's not really useful, but it's still nice to have a shiny of. Shiny Gumshoes. This is another one that I did not personally catch. My girlfriend caught it and sent it to me, because, again, she doesn't collect bad shinies in terms of their IVs. So it was a 0, straight to me, it became 2-star, so cool. Shiny Lunatone. This one, again, was not a catch by me. This was my girlfriend's. It was a worse 0-star than this. It was almost a Nundo. Or a Schnundo. She traded it to me, and it was still a 0. But it was a better 0, so can't argue. Shiny Galarian Stunfisk. This is one I caught. It's a shame, too, because had this been, like, a bit higher in HP, I'd probably use it competitively. Because it's max attack, max defense. But, at the same time, still a Shiny Galarian Stunfisk. Still useful. So I will take it. But we'll end off part 1 here. So let me know in the comments, and by liking the video if you want to see part 2. Don't forget to subscribe to show further support. And then, like I said, liking really does help that YouTube algorithm. And don't forget you can support the channel further by becoming a channel member from as little as 99p per month. And I do live stream. When I go live here on YouTube and over on Twitch. My streams here on YouTube are in the shorts form feed, so for mobile. If you want to catch the exact same streams at the exact same time in full 1080p, feel free to join me on Twitch. That link is in the description below.